Honor, glory, redemption. What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Honor, glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption. What time is it? What time is it? Honor, glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption. Honor.
What to do is to destroy everything they touch. Read on.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Christ said he's gonna punish y'all for y'all iniquities, man.
That's right.
He said he's gonna punish y'all, man. I'm not gonna shed a tear, man. We was out here warning y'all, man. We all over the world now, man, warning our peoples.
That's right.
But you know what? They still want to worship the devil. Yeah, you the devil. You the devil yesterday, the devil tomorrow, and the devil next week.
That's right.
See, I don't hold my tongue back, man. See, we'll come out here and we'll prophesy. See, the downtown drunk already sleep, man. See, nobody's trying to have a clinic to get this man off that drink, man. See, that's where the white man want to see him.
That's right.
See, because he'll go to his clinics. That's why we out here. We out here to try to warn our people, man.
That's right.
But they want to be a part of the 2/3 club. How you brothers know if y'all rejecting Christ, y'all going into the lake of fire?
That's right.
Give me Galatians 6 and 7 so I can show that brother what he just did. He just signed his contract in blood, man.
Bring it out.
See, they think it's a game. They think it's a game walking around here, man. Single mans, man. Can't catch a woman. If he do, he the woman in the house. See. Read this right quick, man.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked.
So that brother, he trying to mock God, man. Read.
For whatsoever a man soweth,
He just signed his contract with his blood. Read.
that shall he also reap.
That's what he gonna reap. Come up here.
Hey, shalom, shalom. Issachar. Okay. Hey, let me ask you a question. What you know about the
The
Israelites?
space is full.
Okay. Yeah.
Huh? Not that much? Did you know that your lineage descend from out this Bible? The people that you actually descend from is out this Bible? Let me ask you, where do you live at?
Man,
You live in the best parts or the bad parts?
We might need to go back there that way.
What part of the good part? Are you Spaniard? You think so? And you don't even know, do it. Hey man, give me Job 30 and 8, man.
Wake him up.
If you don't know, man, you got to start doing a search of your fathers, man. Because the Lord requires you to do a search, right? To see who you are, who you descend from. If you don't descend from the people in the Bible, your lot is that slave or cotton field, bro.
That's right.
That's where you're actually going to go to. Slavery or in the cotton field, man.
That's right.
Give me Job, what is that, 30 and 8? Go ahead.
This is the book of
No, Job 8 and 8, Salaki. Job 8 and 8.
Bring it out.
Bishop, you done cleared the block a little bit, man. Cleared the block of this wickedness, man. Job 8 and 8. Read this.
This is the book of Job, chapter 8, verse 8.
Bring it out.
For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age,
Go ahead.
and prepare thyself to search for thy fathers.
You got to find out if you're a Spaniard or not, bro. Because Spaniards are going into the cotton field, bro. They're going into slavery.
That's right.
But if you are a so-called indigenous, what is it called? Indigenous or Afro-Mexican or Hispanic, then you would descend from us, bro.
That's right.
You would descend from the children of Israel.
Teach.
Huh? You indigenous? Oh, so your grandparents are. What's your grandfather? He indigenous to the land? All right. Hey, give me Deuteronomy 28 and 48.
Bring it out.
Let me ask you something. You got a job? They got jobs? They old? What about your parents? They got jobs? Don't that suck? Don't that suck? Hey, let me show you something out the Bible right quick. Read this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Thou shalt not serve thine enemies. Therefore, thou shalt serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
So when the Spaniards invaded Mexico, Who you think sent those people against y'all?
Make them
The
think.
whites? No, God sent them against y'all.
That's right.
Because y'all was being hard-headed. Did you know that?
That's right.
Read on, man.
In hunger,
So where was y'all getting y'all food from? Where do you get your food from today? The stores? Who own the stores? All people? All whites? Yeah, that's what the Lord said. That you would get your food from your enemies.
That's right.
Watch this. Read on.
and in thirst,
Where you get your water from? Fountains? Who owns the fountains? See? You see how the Lord said you getting this all from your enemies?
That's right.
Read on.
and in nakedness,
And then what?
and in nakedness,
Your hoodie, your shoes, your everything. Guess who you got it from? Huh? The enemy. Con. Read on.
and in want of all things.
So in anything that you want, your Xboxes, your PlayStations, anything that you want, you got to go to who? So let me ask you a question. Who does this relate to? Does it relate to the so-called white man, or does it relate to you?
Wake them up.
It relates to you. Give me Romans chapter 8, verse 16.
Make it out.
I'm going to show you something out the Bible, bro. If these curses relate to you, if these scriptures relate to you, guess what? The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit, bro. Let me get it out the Bible, though. 8 and 16. Read this.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 16. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that ye are the children of God.
So if your spirit bear witness with this book, guess what? You are the children of God, man.
That's right.
But if it don't bear witness with this book, then you the children of the devil, man.
That's right.
You're the children of the deceiver. Now let me ask you a question again. Do you know why this happened to us? Do you know why we in the predicament that we in as a people? Huh? Okay, that's a good answer, but what is sin? Huh? Going against God? Let's get sin out the Bible, man. Give me 1 John chapter 3, verse 4.
Bring it out.
See, because your pastor's got to be able to prove out your Bible, right? You go to church, right? Where you go to church at? You a Christian? All right, where did God tell you to go be a Christian in the Bible? Read this right quick, huh?
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law.
So if you commit a sin, you transgressing God's laws. Do you know any
That's
of
right.
God's laws? Huh?
Make them think.
Which ones do you know? Respect your parents. What else? Huh? Not to steal. What else? What about the Sabbath day? Give me Exodus chapter 20, verse 8.
Bring it out.
You don't know nothing about that one? That's in the Big Ten.
That's right.
So how you don't know that one? You know when the Sabbath day is? It's today, man.
That's right.
Every Saturday is the Sabbath day, man.
That's right.
That's the Lord High Holy Days. Read this right quick. 20 and 8.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
The Lord said, remember this day to keep it separate from every other day. Did you know that? Why you don't know that? Why you not being taught this in church? You don't know why?
Make them think.
Because they trying to destroy you, man.
That's right.
And because you don't want to hearken unto the Lord said this. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15, man.
Bring it out.
I'm going to tell you something, man. We don't like to listen to God, right? So the thing is, he put us at a lower state. Really lower state, bro. You the prince of the planet. And right now that you acting like you don't even know who you are. So think about this. Read this.
But it shall, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the Lord thy God, the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Hey, jump down to 37. Let me show you something, man. What's your nationality again? Mexican American. So who is Mexico named after? Indigenous people. Who is America named after? Amerigo Vespucci. He was a Spaniard. So how could two Spanish countries be named after two different men? Watch this.
Deuteronomy 28 and 37. And thou shalt become astonished and a proverb and a byword among all nations, whether... And thou shalt become an astonishment.
You know what that is? You are surprised to look at, man. Anybody that look at you, they be like, damn, that's a destroyed brother right there. Because you calling yourself Mexican American, that don't exist, bro.
That's right.
Read on.
A proverb.
Hey, what?
A proverb.
That's a true saying. That means you can hire a Mexican for anything. Don't they say that? Damn, is that not true? Read on.
And a byword.
Now you calling yourself Mexican American.
That's right.
That's a byword. God didn't never call you that. He called you the son of Issachar, man.
That's right.
You from the children of Israel, bro. Read on.
Among all nations.
So every nation call you something else besides who God told you to be called by.
That's right.
You don't think that this happening to you today?
That's right.
Read on.
Whither the Lord shall lead thee. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters.
Let me tell you something, man. You remember at the border, right? Just last year or a couple years ago, where they was taking their sons and daughters. You know that's in the Bible? Watch this.
But thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
The Lord said they went into captivity, man. That's your people.
Bring it out.
So this Bible resonating with you.
That's right.
So it's time for you to pick it up and start keeping these commandments that's in there, man. How old are you? 13. What you doing out here? Huh? You was eating? What you eating? Why don't you eat the word of the Lord? Give me Matthew 4:4, bro. Because you can't live by bread alone. You know that, right? Watch this. Matthew chapter 4, verse 4.
Book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God.
If you want to live to be 100, if you want to live to be even be 1,000, you need to be paying attention to this. This is what you need to feed on. You need to get that spiritual food. You 13 years old, you out on these streets, you see how many dangerous people out here, bro?
That's right.
Trying to get yourself hurt out here, you should go home and rest, man. Get out these streets. What's your name? Azriel? This is almost the damn same as Israel. So what you gonna do, bro? You need to get home and do something else, man. You don't need to be out in these streets, running these streets, bro. You need to learn how to be a young man, for real, for real. You need to learn how to read these scriptures too. Go ahead about your day, man. I ain't trying to hold you up, bro, but you need to learn how to worship your God, bro.